Today we will be exploring a classic martial arts rope dart move, the elbow shot. My flow sessions always feature many of these powerful moves, and it is my opinion that elbow shots are one of the most satisfying ways to end a sequence. This move was also a prerequisite to learning the ever-popular Overlord wrap. I will be releasing my Overlord tutorial within the next few videos, and it is essential to feel comfortable with our elbow shots before tackling it. I have slightly plagiarized the Rope Dart Academy's elbow shot tutorial, as it is a difficult move to explain, and they have an excellent way of breaking it down. I have added a link to their video in the description in case you get confused with my version. Let us begin. We will first learn our rear lead elbow shot shooting behind us, and end learning our front lead elbow shot shooting in front of us. Let us step into wheel plane. We start by gripping our rope at this length with our lead hand. The rope should be long enough that if we brought our lead hand to our waist, the dart would touch the floor. We then start swinging the dart towards the ground. This is known as a downward swing. The dart should swing parallel to our feet since we are in wheel plane. The anchor hand gathers the extra rope. The goal will be to swing the rope onto our bent arm, then extend our arm at the right moment, propelling the dart behind us. Now let us go over the shape our arm will make. We are going to pull our hand to our armpit while still gripping the rope and point our elbow out at a 90-degree angle. Now let's practice getting in this position from a swing. As we pull our wrist to our armpit, the rope will travel under our arm and make one loop around our elbow. This can take a while to aim correctly. Let us practice. Swing the rope slowly so that it only lands on our arm once. Aim for this area of your arm. Once we feel comfortable with this step, we are going to practice releasing it behind us. Since we are in a stationary position, it will not feel like a shot at first. We will first move our body so that the rope sways back and forth. When it points behind us, we are going to extend our arm and pivot 90 degrees so that we are standing in wall plane. We make sure to let go of all of the rope. Practice this step. Finally, we combine the two parts. We swing the dart so that it loops around our elbow, then after we see the rope land on our forearm, we extend our arm and pivot into wall plane. This combination should eventually feel more like a shot because we are releasing the tension of the rope when we break the circle that it makes around our elbow. If for some reason it feels more comfortable to wrap the rope twice around our elbow, that's totally fine. That is a double wrap elbow shot. Sometimes wrapping twice is more convenient if we are wielding a lot of slack. After this shot, we yank the rope back with our anchor hand so that the dart doesn't hit the ground. Okay, that is the rear lead elbow shot. If you mastered it, skip to minute 6:43 of this video. I had a lot of trouble when first learning this move, so I've compiled a troubleshoot checklist. Let's see if any of these issues sound familiar. Number 1. The rope is wrapping around your arm and you are getting tangled. Hint: make sure to hold on to your rope when swinging it onto your elbow. If you let go of your rope, it might complete a circle around your arm instead of your elbow, and you will get stuck. Number 2. Your dart is hitting your arm before you even have time to release it. Hint: make sure you begin the move while holding enough rope. The longer your rope is, the more time you will have to execute your shot. Don't make the slack so long that your dart hits the ground, but at least make it long enough that you have plenty of time to wrap your elbow. When you get comfortable, feel free to start using less slack. Number 3. The rope is forming a tight circle around your arm, and you are feeling too stuck to extend it at the right moment. Hint: Aim the rope so that it wraps close to your elbow rather than near your armpit and shoulder. This is what takes the most practice in my opinion, because it is quite difficult to aim the rope so that it lands in this very precise location. But once you succeed, you will find that your shot releases easily when you extend your arm. Number 4. The dart is not traveling behind you. Hint: check your timing. If you extend your arm too fast or too slow, the rope will not point in the right direction. Make sure that you are extending your arm and letting go of the rope at the moment right after it lands on your forearm and just as the dart starts pointing behind you. Number 5. Either the dart is hitting your body or your shots are feeling feeble. Hint: your form might be off. Make sure your arm is forming this perfect 90-degree angle and that your hand is right next to your armpit. If your elbow is too low or your hand is far away, then the rope is not going to have a tight and level circumference to wrap around. Finally, my last piece of advice is this. We learn doing an elbow shot slowly so that we fully understand our body's positioning. As soon as you have a basic understanding of this, start training your shots at a faster pace. Part of the correct form of an elbow shot is executing it with speed. Okay, let's move on to learning our front lead elbow shot. Predictably, this is very similar to the rear lead elbow shot, just in reverse. We will start off in wheel plane, but change the direction of our swing so that it appears to be rising in front of us. This is called an upward swing. Now we will make the same shape with our arm and aim the rope to fall in the same area next to our elbow. Practice this step by yourself if you need to. Once the rope has landed on our bent arm, we will repeat the steps from the first move. The only differences will be that we are extending our arm in front of us, shooting the dart forward, and that we do not have to pivot our body or move our feet. Okay, that is pretty much everything I have to say about elbow shots. This is one of the last beginner moves that I'm going to be focusing on for a while. You will now have pretty much everything you need to know to start learning more complex moves and sequences. There are plenty more beginner moves to check out, and I am sure that I will get to them at some point. But it is time to get more complex. Please look out for my Overlord tutorial coming within the next few weeks. Love you guys!